Seriously, pause whatever you're doing, put your phone down, and lean in. Because in the next 30 minutes, we are going to dive so deep into the iPad mini 8 that you will not be able to look at your current tablet the same way again. For the last 2 years, the iPad mini has been Apple's secret weapon, the ultimate paradox, a device that fits in your pocket but delivers desktop-class performance. It was the perfect size. But let's be brutally honest, it was time for an upgrade. It needed a soul transplant. And in 2025, Apple is not just upgrading it. They are perfecting it. They are delivering a compact machine that threatens to make your other iPad, maybe even your laptop, obsolete. I'm talking about an A19 Pro chip, the same silicon monster powering the iPhone 17 Pro. I'm talking about a screen technology so stunning, so revolutionary for this form factor, that you'll feel like you're holding a sheet of pure light, OLED. And for the first time ever, a water-resistant rating that means your mini is ready for the real world. The iPad mini 8 isn't just a rumor anymore. It is an inevitability. And the question isn't if it's coming. The question is, will it be the single most disruptive, most essential Apple device of 2025? Will it be the reason you finally ditch your aging Mini 6, or even your full-size iPad? We're going to break down every single leak, every credible rumor, and project the ultimate cost-to-value ratio. This is the only analysis you need. Stay locked in for the next 30 minutes. Trust me, every second is worth it. The core problem, why we need a Mini 8. For all its greatness, the current iPad mini has a ceiling. A limit. It's like having a supercar stuck in a school zone. The design is great, the portability is unmatched, but the moment you try to push the envelope, true power user multitasking, next-gen gaming, heavy creative work, you feel the friction. The display is bright, but it's still LCD. Those deep, cinematic blacks? Not happening. The processor? It's solid, but it's no longer future-proof for Apple's ambitious new world of Apple Intelligence. This isn't about incremental upgrades. This is about crossing a digital chasm. The Mini 8 is where the Mini stops meaning less powerful and starts meaning perfectly portable power. The game changer, the A19 Pro chip and Apple Intelligence. Let's start with the engine. The heart. We've seen leaked code confirming the iPad Mini 8 will pack the A19 Pro chip. Let that sink in. This isn't a slightly neutered, repurposed chip. This is the state-of-the-art mobile silicon, built on the bleeding-edge 3nm N3P process. What does that mean for you, the everyday or professional user? For the gamer, console-quality titles at max settings. Imagine playing the most graphically demanding games on a screen you can comfortably hold in one hand, running faster, cooler, and with zero stutter. This is a dedicated gaming handheld that also happens to be a full-fledged computer. For the creator, unbelievable performance in apps like Procreate, LumaFusion, and Logic Pro. Rendering a 4K video? Editing massive raw photo files? The A19 Pro's neural accelerators mean AI-driven editing and creation features will happen on device, instantaneously. This is not cloud-dependent AI. This is your device thinking for you. For the multitasker, picture this, true, seamless stage manager. 3 apps open, all live, all instantly responsive. This chip means you will finally stop seeing the Mini as a consumption device and start seeing it as a genuine, pocketable productivity center. This is the power that justifies the price. And this is the main reason why holding onto your older Mini is a mistake. The difference won't be noticeable. It will be stunning. The visual revolution, OLED and the bigger display. Now, let's talk about the window to your digital world, the screen. This is perhaps the most significant, visually compelling reason to upgrade. Rumors are strong, in fact, almost certain, that the iPad Mini 8 is getting an OLED panel. If you've ever used an iPhone with an OLED screen, you know the difference. It's not just better. It's an experience. Perfect black, on an LCD, black is just a dark gray. On an OLED, black is the complete absence of light. Every movie you watch, every photo you edit, every game you play will have a level of contrast and visual pop you've never experienced on an iPad mini. Expanded real estate, we're also hearing the screen size will jump from 8.3 inches to around 8.7 inches. That's a bigger screen in a chassis that is only slightly, if at all, larger. Apple is thinning those bezels, making the device feel like an all-display canvas. The promotion question, will it get 120 Hz promotion? That's the last big puzzle piece. Even without it, the jump to OLED and the increased size is a monumental leap. But if they add promotion? This isn't an upgrade, it's a mic drop. This is a display that makes the device feel fundamentally faster, smoother, and more premium than any mini before it. The quality of life upgrades, water resistance and audio. A compact device is meant to be used outside, in coffee shops, on the train, by the pool, in the kitchen. Apple finally understands this. The Mini 8 is rumored to be the first iPad to get a significant water resistance rating, possibly IP68. Think about the sheer freedom that gives you. Spilled your coffee? No problem. Using it to read recipes while you cook? Zero anxiety. This simple durability upgrade fundamentally changes how you interact with the Mini. It becomes a device you trust everywhere. And the audio? Leaks suggest a revolutionary new vibration-based speaker system. This means the removal of tiny speaker holes, cutting down on water entry points, while delivering audio that is both richer and more spatial. For a device this small, an audio upgrade of this magnitude is the final piece of the entertainment puzzle. The ecosystem and the Apple Pencil Pro. The Mini 8 will naturally support the Apple Pencil Pro. The haptics, the barrel roll feature, the squeeze gesture for quick tools, these are features that turn the Mini from a sketch pad into a serious digital notebook. For students, for designers, for note-takers, this integration is critical. But more importantly, the A19 Pro chip unlocks the full potential of Apple Intelligence. You will get smarter note-taking, the ability to generate images on the fly within apps, and a level of deep system integration that simply isn't possible on older hardware. This isn't just about faster apps. This is about a smarter operating system that tailors itself to you. This is the future of computing, and it is being delivered first and best on the most powerful new Apple hardware. The price and the decision, should you upgrade? Okay, let's talk brass tacks. The current Mini started at $499. With the cost of OLED and the A19 Pro chip, the iPad Mini 8 is expected to see a price increase. We are hearing a starting price likely in the $549 to $599 range. Is that a steep price for a mini tablet? Maybe. But here is the critical pivot point in your decision. If you own an iPad Mini 6 or older, this is not a choice. It is an absolute must-buy. You are moving from a powerful, but aging device to a machine that is 3 generations ahead in performance and a decade ahead in display technology. The A19 Pro and the OLED screen alone justify the cost. If you own an iPad Mini 7, a 17 Pro, this is where you have to look inward. Do you crave the visual perfection of OLED? Is the water resistance and potential performance leap enough to trade up? If you are a high-end gamer or a mobile video editor, the A19 Pro is a significant enough jump to warrant the sale of your current model. If you are a casual reader and consumer, the jump might be too incremental for your wallet, but the OLED screen will tempt you every single time. If you are buying your first iPad, or looking for a second device, this is it. Stop looking at the larger, heavier iPad Air or the more expensive Pro models. The Mini 8 is the perfect intersection of power, portability, and premium features. For less than the entry-level iPad Pro, you get a device that is more personal, more convenient, and nearly as powerful. The 2025 prediction, why the Mini 8 wins. In 2025, Apple will be fighting a new war, the war of personal intelligence. The device you carry with you the most, the one that is always ready, is the one that wins. Your massive iPad Pro is great on your desk. Your laptop is great on a plane. But the Mini 8 is great everywhere. It's the perfect size for reading a book on the couch, for taking meeting notes in the palm of your hand, for a 20-minute gaming session before bed, or for managing your smart home. The iPad Mini 8 isn't just Apple's best small tablet. It is their most versatile tablet. It's the one that will slide into your work bag, your jacket pocket, or your purse, and constantly remind you that you're carrying a full computer. It's the device that finally gets it all right. Power, premium display, portability, and peace of mind through durability. The iPad Mini 8 doesn't sound amazing. It sounds essential. Conclusion and final call to action. So, should you upgrade to the iPad Mini 8 in 2025? If you want the most beautiful screen Apple has ever put in a compact device, if you need the A19 Pro chip to unlock the full potential of Apple Intelligence, and if you demand durability with a water-resistant build, then the answer is a resounding, unqualified yes. But I want to hear from you. Which rumored feature, the OLED screen, the A19 Pro, or the water resistance, is the single biggest factor in your decision? Let me know in the comments right now. And before you click away, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because as soon as Apple makes the official announcement, we'll be back with a full, in-depth breakdown of every final spec and feature. You don't want to miss that. Now, go check your couch cushions. You might need to start saving up. The ultimate compact tablet is finally on its way.